I will never copyright a reaction channel. I will never, ever strike down a compilation of me because I don't care.
Hey girls, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to be back and so soon after the lost episode incident. I'm happy to inform you all I am showered, I am clean, I am in my Walmart moo with little bears all over it. Oh my god, they have little scarves on. So cute. And I'm fed. I had some Indian food with my boyfriend, and then we binged the last episodes of White Lotus. Holy shit. Oh my god. I mean, they just have upped the ante for each season, and my god, did this season have our hearts pitter-pattering. Oh my god. So after that, I mean, I'm just emotionally worn out. God, I mean, it was just so good. But yeah, I've had a lot of emotions today, so I feel like I'm on the come down from that. I was, like, screening the last video that I posted, and holy shit, I probably should have taken some more time to calm down before I made that one. But also, I was just coming off of the lost episode, okay, where Amberlynn, like, really pissed me off when she was addressing Erica's wife. Oh my god, did she show her true colors? I'm not gonna get into it even more, but I can't think about it more or else it's gonna put me in that place. Today, we're zen. GWI. Should I put a timer on, see how long it takes before I get over a certain decibel? Okay, anyway, we gotta get into this. So, it's 27 minutes long. 28? Alright, strap in for 2 hours, girls. My whole relationship was a lie, and I regret ever being. Did I already do this? I regret ever being in it. Having deja vu. Let's talk episode 3. Let's not. Didn't we do this last episode? Okay. Let's just get into it.
Hello. Welcome to another Let's Talk video, which I absolutely love these. I think out of my new schedule, Let's Talk is my most favorite that I do, and then weekly vlog is my second favorite.
Twonk back there trying to find his space. Hey, again, justice for Twink. Oh, her. I'm always misgendering Twinkie. I think because I originally thought Twinkie was a boy. I don't know why. I'm sorry. I should have never assumed. Of course. This is her favorite segment. That is wild. It's because it's all about you. I mean, obviously, almost everything you do, like, on your channel is about you, but we know you love to talk about yourself. No matter how many times you say that you're tired of it, but this is your job. Okay. We're so fucking back, girls. Let's talk. Let's gaslight, gatekeeping, girl boss. Okay. I'm ready to gear up for some lies, delusion. Pass me the veggie sausage, cottage cheese, and mustard plate.
Not me playing choosy right now. But anyways, let's...
It's like, just because you hop in on the joke doesn't mean it's less embarrassing for you. She tries to diminish things. I don't know. Like, we know you're embarrassed about choosy. We know you're embarrassed about it. Just say it. You don't have to keep bringing it up, I promise.
Really get right into it. First things first is sweet and sour.
The silence.
So that means I'm using a random comment generator for last week's episode, and I'm just going to choose some random comments. Let's get into it. Cat Scratch said, who the F is responsible for teaching Pookie the word ad nauseum? I just want to talk.
Period, Cat Scratch. Oh my god. Literally, where did she hear that? You know what? We're asking the hard-hitting questions today. Let's keep it up, girls.
I've known that word for literally ever. I just get in habits of saying the same words over and over. It's like an earworm. I don't know. It's really annoying. I get it. It even annoys me.
You know, the video I just thought of? It's an old video, but it's the video of her filming herself in the mirror. It's like 4th of July. And she's like, "Oh, my headband is backwards. Wait, is it? No. Wait, yes it is." Like, she doesn't know how mirrors work, and you're trying to tell me you've always known what ad nauseum means. You just like, okay, whatever. Okay.
Amber Marie 8169 said, "That shirt is repulsive."
Like, she thinks that using big words is like proof of character development. Am I wrong? Like, that's just what I'm getting from her. You don't need to prove that. You don't need to prove anything, girl. We already know.
Repulsive on you, by the way. Dress your size and age, dude. First of
Damn. Damn. Dress your size and age. To be fair, Amber Marie 8169, there's only so many options on Torrid. I'm giggling a lot this episode. Sorry, not sorry. The shirt is repulsive. Damn, Amber Marie. How does she? I mean, I guess she does like to wear tight stuff.
First of all, I think I looked super cute. I love the outfit, love the shirt. I love the way it looks on me, and that is literally all that matters. Even Twinkie agrees. Liliana.
Well, if Twinkie agrees, then it's legally binding, so justice for that shirt. What I support Twink.
7797 said, "That second voice message sounds suspiciously like Alexis. LMAO." Nope, wasn't Alexis. And I've also heard around the grapevine that I'm using AI for the voice messages. Literally no.
AI wouldn't touch this storyline with a 10-foot pole. I tried to channel my inner gypsy at the end there. Gypsy Rose, to clarify. Okay.
I have received hundreds of voice messages on Instagram. I don't need AI, honey. And I also don't need Alexis.
Oh my god, the sass. Did you see that? Jeez. Okay.
Super Musical Passion 1 said, "The thing about hobbies is that most people who have a ton of them have phases where they aren't."
Dude, sorry, I'm still hung up on that last thing. Like, she thinks people are jealous of her fanfic podcast relationship arcs. Like, she is caught up in girl world. Like, oh my god, you know, I just thought of my brain is just not on track today. Pixel Perfect, that decom with Icon from Phil of the Future. That's her. She just lives in that digital email space. This is a deep cut. I'm sorry if you don't understand me. But if you do, we're besties now, so.
Interested in any of them. Literally me. That is
Sorry,
exactly how I am.
what was
where
that?
They aren't interested. Said, "The thing about hobbies is that most people who have a ton of them have phases where they aren't interested in any of them." Literally me. That is exactly how I am. Like, I will be obsessed with a hobby, spend so much money on it, fixated on it. That's all I want to do. It's all I think about. And then one day I wake up and I don't touch it again for like a year. Dude.
Translation. Hobby equals new Amazon haul and addiction until the dopamine wears off. Girl, like, I love me some Amazon. I have certainly had my fair share of addictions with it, okay? Thinking I'm gonna, you know, be the next crochet genius. And then the yarn sits in the dresser for months untouched. But she does it pretty excessively. I mean, because she doesn't have any time. Like, she has all the time in the world, I mean, during the day to do whatever she wants. So why not try every hobby known to the planet? You know? Your sentence is poorly constructed. That dog said that?
Jupiter said, "Your sentence is poorly constructed." You don't have to tell me twice. I write better than I speak out loud, and I think it's because of nervousness.
Writing better than she speaks. So, still not great. Still got some work to do. Oh, this one has 218 likes. K Lady's son is taking me out. It's Kayla Dyson. Uh-oh, I don't know who that is.
Addie QK7114 said, K Lady's son is taking me out. It's Kayla Dyson. Genuinely, when I was filming the video, I didn't pick up on it. When I went back and edited, I was like, girl, that says Kayla Dyson. Like, what are you doing? But I just kept it in because it was kind of funny. But yeah, anyways. No.
Okay. You know, I might believe that because there is that theory that some people believe that she says things wrong because she thinks it'll get her views, which unfortunately that has worked in the past. I mean, people love the compilations of her saying things incorrectly. So I could see that, but like my first instinct is, girl, you're just lazy, or you didn't even think twice because you just didn't notice. You know what I mean? Like, but okay. Whatever you say, girl. Let's move on.
Now let's move on to Sip and
Get out of my head.
Community. So I post a community tab every single Monday for you guys to leave questions, concerns, whatever it may be, and I'm gonna go there and answer those. Erica is not your ex. Her wife has every reason to be upset with you. Pull your head out of your shelf. First of all, no.
Damn, y'all are ruthless. I'm no longer accepting comments that I'm a mean girl. God damn. The shelf. I'm sorry if you have emetophobia. Oh. Add that to the list of things for her not to ever say again. I promise I won't say that word either. I don't know. I can't. Because it actually makes me sick to think about. I don't get the physics behind it. I don't even know how that's able to exist. And I'd really not like to think about it.
Erica is my ex. We spoke for almost a year, and I was under the impression that every single thing that she told me was the truth.
Okay. Because you texted for 10 months? That's not an ex, that's a catfish, babe. Who's the catfish? I don't know. I mean, you kind of got catfish in a way. All right. God, we always go from like, let's talk to let's just like trauma dump and talk about the same shit over and over again so quick.
What she told me is that she was in a marriage that was only for financial reasons and that they were technically single. And that lie is just in the middle of a spider web of lies that Erica told me. I was under the impression that I was in a long distance relationship with someone who was actually loyal and faithful to me. But it turns out that not only were they lying to me, but Erica and her wife originally messaged me to be trolls. It was in a deceiving way. When Erica's wife finally said, I don't want you talking to her anymore, Erica still kept talking to me. Not only did she keep talking to me, but she fell in love with me. She created a future with me. And we...
Okay. I mean, look, I believe that Erica was into you, like, in some capacity. Because I can only imagine you require a lot of attention, a lot of texting, a lot of calling. I mean, we know that Erica would call you whenever she could, like, was away from her wife and stuff. So why would somebody do that just to troll you? Something is definitely clearly, like, wrong with Erica. But whatever. The fact that Amberlynn is shocked this relationship started with trolling too, like, girl, that's just that's clown behavior. Okay? You know better. And also, why does every Amber breakup, like, have to end in some leaked content and, like, a victim arc? For real. Oh. It's just, like, where do I even begin? This is insane.
Became partners. It was a relationship based off of mental intimacy and sexual intimacy that we shared in a long distance way. So I'm...
Girl, through FaceTime, that's just sexting. I'm sorry. You never met this person. it just, wow. I mean, you showed even those texts in your last video. I don't even remember. And part of your responses were showing too, babe. Like you also were very deep into this weird, I mean, yeah, I don't even know like how to describe this strange overly like dependent virtual relationship. It's very odd behavior. Like you can try to put it off on Erica too as much as you want, but like, girl, you're also fucking weird for that too.
Saying text messages, videos, photos, phone calls, video calls.
And plus, wait, and wasn't there, hold on. Oh, my little kitty, can you hear her? Oh. Precious. I hope you can hear her. Oh, I feel horrible. Oh, I can't let her in because she might rip up my new rug. Yeah, didn't we see like someone, who was it? Was it Erica's wife who called, like recorded herself on the phone with Amberlynn? Yes. And she was like, you knew the whole time. She's like, yeah. Oh my God. I wish I could remember. I'm like distracted by my cat meowing and stuff. And so we knew that like Amber knew. And about the wife. I guess she's trying to say, okay, I can't. My cat is distracting me. Oh, poor girl. Okay, we're going to get through this. So she's trying to cover up the fact that she knew and stayed in this relationship, that Erica was still with her wife, by saying she was still in it for financial reasons. Okay, whatever. I'm not buying it. Like, because you know that Amberlynn seems like the person where like she sees a red flag and completely ignores it, because let's be for real, like she's desperate for attention. She's desperate to be loved. Like she's desperate for any sort of intimacy. Oh my God. Okay, let me go check on my cat. She's freaking out. Okay, pause. Sorry about that, y'all. I'm back. My little baby. I wish you could see my cat. She's so cute. She just needed some love. I think she was just a little lonely. She wants to come in, but she loves a good blanket to pee on. And there's lots of blankets in here, and I can't let her in. So, oh, my little heart. My heart's breaking. Where were we? I don't even care. I don't care about your excuses. Let's just move on.
So since I have filmed this video, I have seen that a video that I sent Erica, a sexual and explicit video that only she has ever seen, is now being floated around the internet.
Oh, shit. Did not know about this. Why are we taking Wait, so she did that after the cookie crumble thing. Why are we still taking like revealing sexual videos when you clearly found out that as a content creator and having multiple partners, partner after partner after partner after partner, they leak? Like, if I were in her position, I'd be terrified to take those videos. Why does that even exist? Not to victim blame. It does sound like I'm victim blaming. But it's like, again, girl? Damn. Okay.
That is revenge corn.
Oh, that sounds like a Chili's appetizer.
It makes me realize that the cookie crumble cookie situation was also them.
Oh, so now we're on the internet accusing our second person of releasing the cookie crumble video. Okay. Hey, you guys writing this down?
They are the ones who leaked it, and they gaslit me into believing it wasn't true. So yeah, this current revenge corn happened because I called Brittany out because she always posts me on her Instagram, and I do not understand why.
Why do you follow her? Like, I'm not trying to defend her. Like, if she actually posted that video of you, that's insane. That is insane. But again, you have said some really horrible things to her and about her. Like I said in your last vlog, you were fucking nasty to her, to the point where that really showed. I know I've already talked about this a million times, but it really showed me your true colors. So it's like, I'm not trying to defend Erica if she actually did release that video, but it's like, you need to stop interacting with these people. Why are we following her on Instagram? Oh, I don't follow her. Someone sent it to me. Tell people not to send you that shit. Protect that 20 piece, as Jordy would say. For real, girl. Like, what are we doing?
I get it. You're hurt. Move on from me. Stop watching my content.
Stop talking about her then.
And stop watching content about me because it's giving obsessed. But honestly, I want anyone listening to this,
why you so obsessed with me? Girl, I wanna know. I should have put on my freaking why are you so obsessed with me sweater. Oh, by the way, I don't know if I talked about it. I got that in the mail, right? Like a few weeks ago. And I got a double XL, and I just thought because it came from Torrid, it would be like huge, but it really just fits like a large on me. So, I thought Torrid made clothes for like bigger people, so I'm a little confused by that. But, nobody cares. Sorry, I don't know why I brought that up.
Not break the law just to get back at someone, because I'm telling you, karma will find you, and the law will find you as well.
The law. I mean, that is pretty wrong. Like, if she did actually do that, if you can prove that she released that video, damn, hell yeah, get her. But also, like, Amber thinks Karma's gonna do all the work. Girl, Karma is tired. Karma is tired. Oh my god, can you hear my cat? I'm just gonna go grab her. I'm just gonna let her in, and I'm not pausing this time. Get in here. Get in here. Come on. Okay. Bear with me, you guys. I gotta put this blanket up. Ugh. My weighted blanket. Okay, girl, behave. Did you hear her respond to me? She goes, meow. Okay. All right. Oh, this is gonna be so long. I have so much more left of this video. All right. I hope you guys are strapped in. All right. Yes, ma'am. What?
Because, you know, doing it the first time with Cookie Crumble, I was like, you know what? Fuck it. But doing it again, you're now inciting fear, inciting harassment, and you were doing this out of malice. Be careful. I feel used.
Be careful. What was that? Be careful.
Malice. Be careful.
Oh. Was that a threat?
And you were doing this out of malice. Be careful.
Be careful. No, period. Period, queen. If what you said is true, then whatever. But, like, also, let's stop talking about it. That could have been an email. To them. Not to us. Why don't you get your lawyer on that? Have I talked about my opinion on her lawyer? Because I'm pretty certain it's just like when she had a dietitian and it was just some random person that DM'd her. Sorry, damn cat. That DM'd her and was like, I'm a dietitian. And she's like, can you be my dietitian? She's like, yeah, sure. And then she blocked her. The dietitian, in quotes, dietitian blocked her. And she's like, She like got triggered like because she was abandoned by this Instagram stranger. I'm thinking that's what's going on with this whole lawyer situation. I'm pretty certain it's just someone who DM'd her on Instagram saying that they're a lawyer. So she has a lawyer now. So yeah, have your lawyer write up an email for them. Let them know.
I feel used. I feel lied to. I feel deceived. I feel betrayed. Erica's wife has every reason to be upset with Erica for what Erica did after the trolling stopped, which was falling in love with Amberlynn Reid and creating a relationship with her. I also have every reason to be pissed off that someone who was my
girl, you're the homewrecker. Hello? You're the homewrecker. You stayed with her. Like, what? Ugh.
long distance girlfriend lied to me, cheated on me, betrayed me, gave me false hope, gave me a whole false narrative for almost a year. Why are you?
Didn't Erica say that you pretty much like forced her to ask you out? Just saying. And we know that's true with Beck. Like you were pretty forceful with trying to get Beck, you know, to be your girlfriend because you had all these people lined up. Again, I think she's desperate for this sort of intimacy and acceptance and to have a partner. She needs a partner at all times. And so, okay. So you're going to put all of your energy towards someone and claim them and then make yourself the victim. Like, okay.
You're calling Erica your ex when y'all never even met in person, and she and her wife admitted that the whole reason Erica talked to you was to troll you. So first of all, the reason
for real, I'd be embarrassed. Like, yeah, that's fucked, but are these not the dangers of having these weird online relationships? You know? It doesn't make it okay, but come on.
why I call Erica my ex-girlfriend, because we were in a relationship. Long distance or not, they both count. It's 2025. A lot of people have long distance relationships. And
oh, my bad. Yeah, but okay, whatever. Whatever you say.
yes, Erica and her wife admitted that they originally messaged me as a troll. It was 1 full month of Erica trolling me. Brittany finally said, stop talking to her. Erica kept talking to me for another 10 months without her wife's knowledge. I had no idea of any of this.
Right. Please. You know what? Sorry, I'm like trying to check on my cat. Give me 1 sec. I gotta make sure she is okay. Ugh. I apologize, you guys. Oh, she's fine. She's literally fine. I'm so paranoid. She's a pisser.
Imagine being in a long distance relationship and later finding out that everything was not only started on a foundation of a lie, but then it continued to be a lie, not only to me, but to Erica's wife.
But wait, but when Erica recorded being on the phone with you, you were still seeing her wife, and she told you what was up, and you were like, well, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Was that not like, didn't you continue to date Erica after that? I'm confused. Let me know in the comments. I need to brush up on my lore. I don't care.
Beck cleaned the cloths and not you. Beck didn't clean any cloths. I could tell you that.
Okay, but Beck said that they did. So why would Beck lie about that? Because again, I've said this in the past. I don't even think Beck realized the bomb that they were dropping. Oh my God, now my other cat is... Gosh, it's a disaster. I don't even think Beck realized the bomb that they were dropping on Amberverse because they casually mentioned the rags and everything. Like, why would... I don't even think Beck... I don't even think Beck realized that by giving this information out, the catastrophic waves of drama this would create, right? Like an Amberverse. So why would Beck lie about that? That's so weird. And how you can't like recall incorrectly washing shit rags. Like what?
Why is there a toilet brush in your shower? There isn't. Can you talk about the
Oh shit, did someone see that? What?
recent pic circulating of you sitting on 2 chairs at bingo? That's obviously not real because that's not true. I use 1 chair and 1 chair only. Could you please clarify your
I haven't seen that. Dang, I need to get on Twitter or something.
relationship with Yo Mama? I've received confirmation that his wife discovered inappropriate conversations between the two of you and asked him to stop talking to you. A lot of people thumbs this up and it makes me very uncomfortable. Me and Yo Mama have never spoken privately, not ever. The only communications that have ever happened has been him speaking to me publicly, like through a live stream, or me mentioning him like in a YouTube video.
I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know who the fuck that is. I just kind of got into reaction universe and stuff, so I don't know who Yo Mama is. But whatever. Not even funny.
And I'm a lesbian. He is a man. So think about that for a minute. Is it
Yeah, but okay, I don't know what we're talking about, so I'm completely talking out of my ass, but like the whole Dalton thing, girl, it's because you just love attention. You're desperate for any sort of intimacy. So, yeah, I don't think you would have like a long-term relationship with a man, but you certainly would entertain them. IMO, like in my opinion. That's my opinion.
difficult logging into 100 different accounts to give yourself all the positive comments? That is so embarrassing. Like, it's genuinely embarrassing that people actually think that just because I get a positive comment that it's from me.
No, we don't think that. We think it's from Rarity. She's not lost. You just put her to work. Someone needs to come check your premises. Where is she?
I have a lot of supporters out there. They're just very, very scared of publicly supporting me because when they do, they either get bashed or they get called, "Hi Amber, I know it's you." Like, I have never left myself a positive comment. Did you know that?
Oh my God. Not her blaming you for being too scared to support her publicly. Like, what? It's just manipulation. It's just classic manipulation. It's just like, she thinks if she just says something enough, it becomes true.
Lying for other people is still considered lying? Yes, and you would do it too if you were protecting the person that you love.
And you would do it too for a check. Literally.
Why don't you show us randomly picking so we know you're not completely lying and cherry picking nice voice notes? Any voice memo that I have done and that I have heard have been nice. And it's actually genuinely surprised me, probably as much as it has surprised you guys. I don't get much hate in my DMs, but sometimes I do. So I was expecting to get a lot of like hateful voice memos because I'm giving you guys the chance to just like tell me whatever.
Okay, because we're not we're not, well, I guess I'm a content creator. I'm not trying to say that. But like, we don't put ourselves out there. We're not public figures. So we're a lot less likely to want to put our voice out there. Even with my account, I don't want to put my whole identity out there. People don't want to put their identity because they also know that you show screenshots and usernames and you use people's DMs to you on Instagram to prove shit for yourself, to try to make yourself look better, whether it's a hate comment, a hate DM, or a supportive DM. Like, what? So, gosh, whatever.
Tell me any concerns.
Like, do you see what I'm saying? People are way less likely to do that. And also because a lot more people just have burner YouTube accounts where they don't really have like their legal name or they don't have like any information about them on it. You know, most people's Instagrams are their public or their private. Do you know what I'm saying? Like it's personal accounts. Like people don't want to be tied to it because you're going to try to expose them and stuff. And people who are DMing you are not public figures, but you don't respect that boundary. Like, you're not able to see the difference between regular people and you. So maybe that clears something up for you. I don't know.
Ask me any questions, and it's all been genuinely really nice. So it makes me realize like I do have a lot of supporters, and the people who leave these comments, they're just trying to get, you know, the trendy comment, like who can get the most likes, who can say the most meanest shit. Like
I mean, maybe. I don't think so. But I was also thinking, like, I didn't even follow Amberlynn on Instagram for a long time. Not until I literally had to look up. I had to look it up. I think I looked on Reddit or something. Like, I was trying to find it. Because when you look up Amberlynn, she doesn't pop up. You have to look up her username because she doesn't put her full, like, she doesn't put her name necessarily on there. It's Hectic Ambi or whatever. Hello? Oh, okay. Cat check. Sorry. So probably a lot of people don't even have your Instagram, and probably a lot of people don't want to follow you. Honestly.
I see through it all, really. How are you not more embarrassed about destroying a marriage? I feel bad about the situation because when I found out that Erica was married, which was like, I want to say 8 months into us speaking, I should have just called it quits. I regret that wholeheartedly. I regret the whole relationship, period. But I'm not the one that broke up their marriage.
Hello?
It was Erica.
Hello? You certainly contributed. You certainly, like, picked up on what was happening and continued your shitty behavior.
How can you say your meal with 9 or 10 potatoes was only 450 calories? Just the potatoes alone were 1,000 or more. So the potatoes that I use actually come in like this pre-packaged thing where on the back of it is a label of how much is a serving. And since they're small potatoes, you get a lot of small potatoes for a serving. Potatoes are very low in calories. They're high in carbs, but they're very low in calories.
Yeah, aren't we supposed to be on a low carb diet? The fuck? They're high in carbs, but like they're low in calories, okay?
So I look at the serving, I measure it out. If I want 1 serving, 1.5 servings, 2 servings, it's all pretty standard. Like all I have to do is measure it out and bam, that's the calories. All right, you guys, now we're on to the Lynnterview.
All right, you guys. Look at that face. She hates us. She hates us. She hates everyone watching this video. Look at that face.
This is where on Instagram, you guys send me voice memos and I'm so excited. This part is so fun for me because you guys get to interview me. So if you want to do that, you can send me a voice memo on Instagram. But if you don't have that option, all you have to do is send me a microphone emoji so I can accept your message request. And
emoji. I don't like it. That's the second time she said that and I don't like it. I'm just saying. Emoji. Emoji. Emoji.
I'm going to send you a little smiley face emoji back, and that means you can then send me a voice memo. Do keep in mind that no matter when you send the voice memo, you still have a chance to be chosen because I choose old ones, I choose new ones. Doesn't even matter. You always have a chance. Let's get into it.
Out of like all the hectic moments and situation type deals that you've been through, which situation or issue do you wish you had like handled better?
Is this not the question every Let's Talk? Why are we choosing the same question every Let's Talk? If you could like choose one traumatic thing to have like not happen to you or like what? If everything was totally different and your circumstances were totally changed, like I hate this shit. I'm bored.
Because a lot of the times I notice that you tend to address situations really quickly, and so your emotions could be heightened.
Yeah.
So I was wondering if there's like any situation that you wish you addressed differently and giving yourself more time to really consider what you're going to say and think through.
I'm going to say every situation I've ever been here on YouTube because you're right. My emotions get super heightened and I react in a way that I normally wouldn't. I feel like even in this video, it has happened.
You know what's the wonderful thing about the internet? Is you don't have to post shit. One, you can edit it. You can edit in and edit out whatever you want. You can post it if you want. You can not post it if you want. You can delete it after you've posted it. Like, that's just a choice. You're allowed to have emotions. You're allowed to not be okay. I mean, shit. My whole day today is a good example of that. You know, my lost episode incident and my cry laughing on the internet. But like, that's a decision you make. Like, but it's not okay. It's permanent. Like, it's permanent on the internet. But once you post it, but like, why don't we just sit and take a breather and like think before we post? You know. And again, you can still delete it after you put, like, we're still going to react to it. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you're on live stream for every video.
Amber, here's one that isn't serious, but I just want to know, what ASMR do you watch? Like, do you have any favorite channels or like types of videos that you like? Thank you.
I do. And since we're here on my YouTube, I am going to find it for you. I'm going to go to my liked videos here. So it's Real Person ASMR by August. I love her perfectionist, like, finishing touches of like hair. So good. Like, especially some of her newer ones with the girl with the red hair. You guys need to watch that. Like, it calms me. I watch it before I go to sleep. Chef's kiss.
Hi, Amber.
Okay. I mean, whatever. Everyone has their thing. I went through a phase of loving Dr. Pimple Popper videos. Sue me. Sue me. Okay. What other phases? You know what? I did fall asleep to ASMR hair brushing videos for like a week in college several years ago. I'm not really into the ASMR though. I don't know. Man, I really like those Pimple Popper videos. Maybe I'll pick that up again.
Love you so much. We've been watching your videos for so many years, and we want to know that body image can be such a sensitive topic for like lots of people. So how do you navigate maintaining a healthy and emotional approach while sharing your story online? Thank you so much for answering our question. Bye.
Aw, I love your guys' accents. I genuinely don't know how I do it. And I know that's such an annoying answer, but like, so many people ask, like, how do you do this? How do you have the confidence? Like, how do you handle the hate? Like, I don't know.
It's because you don't. Now, I will say, like, holy shit, some of the stuff people say to her and are just like, I don't know. I would need some serious therapy and coping skills to be able to deal with what some people say to her. Like, the shelf comment and stuff, I'm like, damn. Some people are really mean, but it's like, it's the internet. You know what I mean? Like, freedom of speech. You have a public YouTube. When your comments are open, you know. So, I mean, that's just what you have to do. Go to therapy, develop coping mechanisms. So, like, how do you handle it? I don't think that you do. Because every single video is what does she say? Tea or tail, but everything's just fucking tail. Every fucking video is, you find a way to have some sort of segment in every video that you do to like disprove shit and stick up for yourself. So you're not handling it well, in my opinion. But pop off, queen.
I genuinely do not know. And I hate that that's my answer because I want to give something more in depth. A part of me blames it on my childhood. Like,
Can I skip? We're past that. That can be an explanation. It cannot be an excuse at this point. You're 34 years old, bitch. My Cali girl accent just really comes out when I do these videos. Yeah, oh my god, can I skip, please?
Because I went through so much, so I had to be strong at such an early age. Because it's like, if I didn't go through all that crap that made me have strength, I don't know if I'd be able to handle all this other stuff.
What's something that you're working on?
Sure, but like just because you go through tough shit doesn't mean that you like handle things better. You know what I mean? You have to harness that. You have to learn from it because a lot of times when you go through when you go through very traumatic events, you just learn how to push things in deeper, how to laugh through things, how to avoid things, how to be avoidant. Not everybody just automatically becomes like stronger in any sort of way. So, and this is also how I know you're not actually in therapy. And if you are, you need a new therapist, girl. The fact that somebody asks you how you handle hate and you can't name one coping mechanism. Interesting. Interesting. I gotta stop with the fedora voice.
Internally that your audience might not know.
Ooh, something I'm working on internally that my audience doesn't know. There's a lot, but like, which one am I willing to share is the question.
This is me at the function trying to be mysterious. Like I'm not the biggest oversharer that ever was. Like, girl, put that finger down. Look at her. I'm still dying that she wore her rings to her virtual therapy session the other day.
So I'm not going to say what kind of relationship it is, but there is a relationship in my life that I'm currently going through where I feel like there's a lot of resentment because like I've known them for years and years and years and years and years. And I'm trying to like navigate that.
Hi, Amber. Mike
Hello?
from Washington, D.C. here. I've been
Who? I don't know. I don't really care because I feel like you need to do that with everybody. Okay, just cat check. Everyone's good. She's chilling. She just want to be with me.
long-time viewer going back many years, even since the Crystal era. I do
Wow.
have one question. If someone were to watch your entire YouTube history in the form of a documentary, all your ups and downs and successes and failures, how do you think they'd walk away feeling about you? And do you agree with that version of yourself?
Wow.
Oh, man. A man. So used to it being all girls. I blacked out. I don't know what the fuck you just said.
That question like gave me the goosebumps. That's a good question. I think that they would feel frustrated with me because if I'm gonna act like I'm not myself, if I look from an outsider perspective, I would be like, girl, just get it together. Like, you have the tools, you are capable, you can do this. Why aren't you doing this? Like, let me take your shoulders and shake you. I'm so frustrated.
Yeah, girl. Literally. You'd want to shake yourself. Ambi, sweetie, get in line. Like, oh, then so you understand where we're all coming from. Has she never felt just so exhausted by somebody? Like, so you get us then. What?
I genuinely feel like they'll leave feeling frustrated. And do I agree with that? Absolutely. 100%.
Would you get another dog if Twinkie dies?
Oh my God, that's so sad. The answer is no. Twinkie is my heart and my soul. Without her, like, I don't even want to think about it. Like, I'm going to be devastated. And I don't want another dog to take her spot. That's never going to happen.
Okay. Like, yeah, that's a sad thought. I can't even think about my animals passing. But you, first of all, of course you wouldn't replace her. Like, she's the only redeemable part of your vlogs. You know? Even some people don't even care for your mom. Like, everyone loves Twinkie. Some people like your mom, but like Twinkie is like the redeemable part of your vlogs. And also, of course you wouldn't get another dog. You hardly can take care of Twinkie. Twinkie is overweight, pees on pee pads inside, is hardly taken for walks. It's a lot of responsibility. I don't even like having dogs. The dog that I have is my boyfriend's dog that he's had for 17 years. And I didn't really have a choice. It was like, I wanted to move in with him. I couldn't be like, well, I don't want to move in with your dog. Like, I wouldn't live with my boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? I just had to accept it. You think I want this? No. It sucks. Dogs are so much responsibility. Sorry for the dog hate. Y'all already know I'm a cat girl. I just feel like dogs are too much. It's like having a baby and I'm not ready to have a baby. It's just way too much responsibility. So I don't even want to take care of a dog. I can't imagine that Amber's halfway taking care of her dog properly. So obviously she doesn't want another one. I don't want another one. And I'm an able-bodied person. Am I allowed to say that? I don't know what the correct terminology is.
Hey girl, I just know that some of your viewers are going to be so upset at me because this is what is considered to be a boring question. And I've been so curious about it and I've tried asking a few times. Why have you not considered reading the Harry Potter books? I know that you were late to the party and you watched the movies and you loved them. But as somebody who loves to read and as somebody myself, having read the books when I was in primary school and all the way through high school and young adulthood, the writing of the Harry Potter books are so magical. You don't have to support the author by any means. You can buy them secondhand or whatever. But I really, really think you would love them. And I don't know if you're reading right now.
Damn, this is long. I'm pretty sure I've already talked on this channel how I am a Harry Potter hater. I'm sorry. I actually grew up on the first few movies, so they're very nostalgic to me. So I still do rewatches with my boyfriend pretty often. But every time we get to the last few movies, I just hate the message or lack of message that J.K. Rowling was had or didn't have for the series. Justice for Voldemort. I'm not gonna get into it. It makes me I shake. It makes me shake with rage. But anyway, okay, what is she gonna say?
But please consider them to get you out of a reading slump or just to read something really, really awesome that you'd love. Please, please, please. Thank you.
So I have a few things I want to say. Don't ever think you have a boring question. Nothing is boring to me, okay? Secondly, your voice is perfect for ASMR. I'm not gonna lie, I have been feeling a little anxious this video. I did start it feeling uplifted and
someone begged her to read a book and she's making it about her anxiety. How did we get here? What? Is she about to say that this woman's voice calmed her down?
excited for it, but the topic of Erica makes me want to just ignore the world and have a really big anxiety panic attack.
Then let's not talk about her. The fuck?
Because genuinely, I regret that relationship so bad. So I have been feeling super anxious ever since that came up. But your voice immediately calmed me. You have the voice for ASMR. Just saying. But to answer your question, yes, I love the Harry Potter movies. But I don't know, something about reading that type of book just doesn't feel entertaining to me. But who knows? Maybe I'll give it a try.
Okay. What? She reads Colleen Hoover books and shit, but she won't read a fantasy. What? She said those books aren't entertaining. She hasn't read 12 coloring books this year. Okay. Why is J.K. Rowling catching a stray? She didn't even do anything this time.
For you.
Hi, Amber. Oh my gosh, we are so excited to send you a voice memo. My mom and I watch all of your videos.
Aww.
And our question is, how do you measure success beyond the scale? Okay, love you. Bye.
Love that.
Non-scale victories. She hasn't talked about non-scale victories in a while.
Oh my God. Hello to you and your mother. So I measure success beyond.
Whenever she's responding to these fans or whatever, I almost feel like she's being genuine and sweet. If she could just be like that all the time, we wouldn't have a problem. But she raises one of those eyebrows and talks us down. And it's damn, do you see? You don't care what we think of you. You know what I mean? Gosh.
On the scale in so many different ways. Like, are we talking mentally, emotionally, physically? I don't even know. So we're just gonna go with physically. For me, it's easy. It's the way that I walk, the speed that I walk, and the stamina and the breathing that I'm experiencing. Like, I was just talking to my mom about it when we went to the casino last. I'm like walking through this casino like nothing's wrong. Like, I was walking quicker than usual. I was waddling less. It's because even though I had only been down like 6 pounds, it's 6 pounds of heavy water weight that I was experiencing. And when that comes off of like my legs, especially because I have lymphedema and lipedema, like I feel so completely different. And I know like you can't understand that unless you experience it and have my type of body. But I'm telling you, if someone took away the scale and I strictly had to just go based on the way my body feels, 1000%, it's the way that my stamina is.
This is so sad. Like, I know that she's trying to, I know she's like, damn, if this is true, this is dire. I mean, I already know it's dire, but like, damn. How, like, why are we just losing 5 pounds in a week? You're still eating a lot then. Damn. I mean, I'm not doing the math. I'm not doing the math this episode. I don't feel like it.
And the way that I walk and the way that my legs feel. I hope that's what you were asking. I don't know.
Hey Amber, I'm sorry if my voice sounds a bit weird. I'm currently sick. Hope the fur babies are okay. Say hi to Twinkie for me. My question is, what do you think is like the biggest trigger for you to binge eat or go off track? Yeah, hope you have a good day. Bye.
Oh, thank you. And I hope you feel better soon. And Twinkie, she said hello.
See, like, I would like to believe she's really like this. But then I just think of that portion in her last vlog from the last episode where she's talking to Erica's wife, and my God, she's disgusting. The dichotomy of this woman, truly.
Yeah, she did. So my biggest trigger for me to fall off track is 2 things. Either one, when I get in the headspace of like, I literally just don't care. That's a danger zone for real. The second thing is like emotional eating. If I'm feeling extremely depressed or lonely, or if I have a lot of anxiety that day, like that genuinely sends me down like a spiral of like, I need to like do something that makes me feel good. And eating does that for me.
I mean, look, I get that. I emotionally eat too. You guys know that I've been like going through it mentally recently. The past 2 weeks, I have not been calorie counting, which I've been calorie counting pretty much since September. I've taken some breaks to eat at my maintenance, but I've just fully not been watching what I eat at all the past 2 weeks. By the way, don't feel good for it. Very bloated, not feeling great. Like on the scale, I'm only fluctuating over a couple pounds, but that doesn't even matter anymore. Like, ugh, just instantly feeling worse with not watching what I'm eating anymore. But it's like, as much as I want to put myself down for that, what's important is that you just get right back to it. 2 weeks is too long for her because she overeats so much. But it's okay. Like, it's okay to have, but it's like, are you in a deep, deep, deep depression every single day for a month straight where you gained 15 pounds, 20 pounds? If that's true, we need inpatient for your mental health. Damn. Damn, my other cat. Can you hear my other cat now? Like, come on, you can mess up one day. She, in her last weight video or episode or whatever, she's like, oh, I only stuck 6 out of 7 out of the days. That's fine. That's the majority of the time. That's a great way to start. Like, let's not put ourselves down about that. She was really putting herself down about eating 4,000 calories on one of her off days. That's pretty much like, that's still close to your deficit. Oh my God, my damn cat.
Eating does that for a lot of people.
Hey Amberlynn, I hope you excuse my German accent, but I wanted to ask you if you ever get jealous if you see, for example, girls that are skinny. Do you like feel that you get jealous of them, or do you like envy them for like, let's say, fitting in the beauty standards when, like in the typical beauty standards when you yourself you don't? I would really appreciate for you to answer honestly. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. So it's kind of crazy. The only time I experience like true jealousy is in a relationship. I know that sounds crazy, but no.
I don't know. We just had that whole ice cream cone debacle. And like, you do have this weird relationship with Zachary Michael. One-sided, but like, there's some jealousy there. I don't know. I feel like this isn't true.
No, I don't get jealous of skinny people or girls.
Be so fucking for real right now. Hello? Hello? If you don't get jealous of someone who can walk around the grocery store without needing a scooter, like, or if you can be jealous of somebody who, I mean, there's so many things you can't do. Like, my brain off. Apparently my brain thinks Amberlynn is capable of everything right now. But that's just such a red flag. You should be jealous of people that are more capable of you because of their weight advantage. You know, there's a lot of things that your weight stops you from being able to do. Why wouldn't you be jealous about that? That's a red flag to me.
That fit in the beauty standard.
Jealousy is a normal human emotion. You know, I think there's such a bad connotation with jealousy that people are very quick to get defensive. I'm not jealous. You know, but it's like, okay, what you're thinking of is like acting on jealousy in a negative way. Everyone feels jealousy in their own like sort of way. It's just about how you respond to it, right? Like, what? So I don't know. I think she's just not educated when it comes to this topic. And guess what? Guess where I learned that from? Therapy.
Like you said, like I don't get jealous of that. I more so like get frustrated with the fact that like why can't we all be beautiful?
What? She's really trying to beat those narcissism allegations today.
Regardless of the number on the scale.
Hi, Amberlynn. My name's Chris, and I'm a huge fan of yours. I really admire how you consistently stay so positive in the face of so much negativity. And truth be told, you're really cute. My question is how you think your life might have been different if you'd been put up for adoption as a young child instead of going into foster care and having your parents coming in and out of your life. I know you have a great relationship with your mother now, but do you think having had a family who loved you throughout all those difficult years would have given you a better life today? I'm an adoptee myself, and I'm forever grateful to my birth mother, whom I recently connected with, made the decision to put me up for adoption when she could not properly care for a baby. Is this something you ever think about? Thanks.
Thank you for the question, and I am so emotional. You have to give me a second.
Jeez.
So thank you for sharing your story. This does make me emotional because I have two brothers that were put up for adoption when they were babies. One of them did find us a few years ago, and he's been in my life ever since. And the other one I think about literally daily, and I miss him so much. I wonder how he's doing, where he's at, but it was closed adoption, so I don't even know if he knows that I exist. But what you asked me is something that, especially when I was younger, like I asked myself a lot. I asked myself, why were my brothers adopted? Why wasn't I? I would ask myself, not only wasn't I adopted.
I feel like I'm interrupting something. Like, I feel like I shouldn't be here for this. Honestly. And look, it's not that people opening up, you know, with their... What the frick was that, girls? Oh, she's fine. I'm sorry. This video is just featuring my cats today. Anyway, what I'm saying is, it's not that I'm uncomfortable with emotional vulnerability at all. That's not what it is. It's just like, it's whiplash. She gives me emotional whiplash with these videos. It's like, 1 second she's telling us to fuck off, and literally the next one she's crying about something super serious. It's like, okay, give me a sec to just lock in. Yeah, this is I don't know if this is helping anything.
But my own parents don't want to get better for me. Like, it was a lot of me feeling like I wasn't worthy. I wasn't worthy of love. Parents. Without a doubt, my life would be different right now if I would have been adopted, but...
Yeah. Well, yes, that's a fact. Like, I don't... I know this is very serious, and I actually do feel for her. I really do. But, like, duh.
As much as I had those, like...
I just feel like that's just kind of a shitty question to ask. Like, duh. I feel like you're just reminding her of past traumas and open wounds. And for what? We're not really accomplishing anything or discovering anything helpful by responding to this question. It's another one of those questions. What if your circumstances were different and this and that, blah, blah, blah. It's like, I know maybe you're trying to be like introspective or have her be that way, like by asking this question, but it's like, I don't know. Again, maybe this should be reserved for therapy. I don't feel qualified enough to like, what the fuck is the word? Hello? Not monitor. Witness? Support. We need to move on.
Questions of like, why am I not good enough? I am just a kid. Like, why am I not loved? Why am I not taken care of correctly, etc., etc.? Like, I'm glad that I wasn't adopted, because it's like, I don't know what my life would have looked like if I was. And I feel like everything happens for a reason. I don't fully know the reason, but I want to say that I am where I am because I'm supposed to be. Holy,
You have to think that way with life. I mean, that's just something I've learned as you get older. You have to think that way. I mean, just living with regrets is just not the way to do it. You'll never be able to move on. You know, you can look back and be like, I probably would have done that. Like, if I could, I probably would have done that a little better, you know, but only in the sense of like, I will be better in the future. But, that's tough. I'm such an empath, you guys. So like my heart, it like physically hurts for her when she's talking about these things. Period. I'm just going to leave it at that. Believe it or not, you guys, I am an empath. Like a really, really disgusting fucking empath. I'm a crier. Shocker. Shocker. Could you guess? I'm a crier. I feel physically. It's not like, oh, I feel bad for you. Like I think I can put myself in your shoes. I physically feel people's pain. So I do feel this. I feel like there's a lot of genuineness with this. Yeah, whatever.
yeah, this is heavy. This is a lot. Okay.
Hi,
We didn't have to. Did she not screen these? I don't know. Whatever. I guess she could have left that out, but fuck it. I guess whatever. It's your vlog. But again, like, I think I said this in our last vlog, the lost episode. Maybe we should send our vlogs to your therapist. You know, maybe you should send this over to your therapist. I think it could be helpful.
But I've been watching you for years now, and I just wanted to say I really admire how unapologetically yourself you've been since day one. Despite all the negativity you get on a daily basis, it's clear you haven't let it change who you are at all.
She's not, okay, respectfully, she's not been unapologetically her, like, all the time on her channel. She's lied. She takes on these, like, fake characteristics. She tries to make us make it seem like she's a different person on her channel. She's deceptive, You know, like, I don't think this is true at all. The amounts of time she's tried to bend herself to what people are saying about her and then has gone back on that. You know, like, I don't know. I don't really see how that has any validity. But whatever, go off. Oh.
Which is honestly kind of iconic, I guess you could say.
Thank you.
I don't think I've ever come across another YouTuber who is so relentlessly consistent in what they put out there. What advice would you give to someone who wants to stay that true to themselves, even when people keep trying to tear them down?
Again, this is another example of like,
Hello? Wait, okay. I understand, like, that seems like a beautiful question and this and that, but I don't think it pertains to Amber, really. I mean, I just don't. When people are trying to tear you down, like, okay. It's not like anything anyone's saying to you is necessarily, like, unwarranted. I mean, I don't want to talk in absolutes, but it's like, you're not a good person.
really don't know how I do it, genuinely, because the truth is, like, I don't know what I would tell someone else, because if someone else was getting like the type of hate that I was getting, I wouldn't want them to like have to endure that, to have to experience that.
You don't have to. You don't have to. I promise, like, all she needs to do is go to her therapist and say, hey, which, by the way, do we think she's told her therapist about her YouTube channel? Because she said in the past she hasn't done that. But she needs to go to her therapist and say, look, I have a YouTube channel. It has this huge community of reaction channels. Well, first of all, she's probably scared to tell her therapist because her therapist would be like, you need to quit. You need to delete that. You need to not get on the internet. So that's probably why she doesn't tell her therapist. But like, all she needs to do is go and be like, look, how do I cope with these comments, with the hate, you know? Aside from not looking, because I'm not capable of not watching reaction channels, of not reading the comments, you know? Like, I'm not capable of not engaging. How do I cope? They will give you tools.
But if it was just like the normal amount of hate, because yes, this is the internet and there is like a normal amount of hate, I would tell them just like, know your worth. Know that you are worth whatever passions you have for YouTube. Like, if you enjoy it, like, you are worth it. Like, you deserve to be able to be on this platform. And just know, like, be yourself regardless of anything else, because you will find people who love you.
Okay, that's beautiful and all. And like, maybe for the majority of people that would stand, but like, that's just assuming they are also a good person. You know what I mean? Or that they're good at what they do. I don't know. I know, like, that's a beautiful thing to say, but I don't know. I guess people are asking you for advice, but based on why, like, you're not qualified. I'm a broken record today. And I'm just too tired to explain anything. So let's just move on.
You will find supporters. Just trust in the process and it will happen. I know it's easier said than done. For real, for real. Sometimes just like putting a wall up between you and like the negativity and like purposely finding like an outlet to the positivity, it can really make you just focus in on that. And that's kind of what I do. I do not read the comments under my YouTube videos. I can't do it. Sometimes I will read the ones from my members, and I have all comments turned off on my Instagram, on my TikTok. The only comments that I actually read is for the community tab during this video. And then I allow myself to read my private messages in my Instagram, because that is where all the support is. Because I'm trying to block off the hate, but I'm trying to go tunnel vision into the positive so I can stay in that little Delulu area.
So you admit it. So you admit you're in the Delulu area. Whatever the fuck that is. Okay. Okay, I mean, I could believe that, because like the comments on her YouTube videos are really jarring. You know, I couldn't imagine you would like even survive being able to read those consistently. So I guess yeah, I'd probably believe that. I mean, that explains why she's so fucking pompous and, you know, full of herself and so inflated. It's because she's just reading her Instagram comments or her Instagram DMs.
All right, you guys, now we're going to go on to tea or tail.
No! Can we make one thing tea? Have we gotten a singular tea so far?
So this is simply where I am taking some rumors that I hear floating around, and I'm going to tell you if that's tea or tail. So
We're floating around. No, first thing, tea or tail. You watch reaction channels. Like, let's be so for real. Like, why are we going to have this segment if you're going to lie?
the first one is Destiny's mom hated Amberlynn. So the reason why I feel like this is like being talked about a lot lately is because the whole live stream between Beck and Destiny that they did. And I'm just going to let you know now that I loved and adored Destiny's mom.
Destiny also said in that live stream at ad nauseum that her mom really cared about you even when you gave her every reason not to. She still seemed to have this soft spot for you. So what are we talking about? Hello? Like, I know you saw that video. Am I crazy?
When me and Destiny were actually in a relationship together and we lived with Destiny's mom, things did get rocky. Yes, it did. I want to cast light on the love that we had for each other. When me and Destiny broke up and I was with Beck, me and Destiny's mom would message each other a lot. And she saw that I was unhappy.
Weird. Okay.
And she saw how badly I needed someone without me even having to tell her.
Well, she also didn't want to catch a case for that Keurig incident. Yeah, I mean, you're also very emotionally stunted. Like you're not very mature. I think a lot of people saw that in you, that you needed to be cradled. You needed more help, you know?
She would call me her adoptive daughter, and then that transpired to literally I was just her daughter. I have text messages of her begging me to come live with her and saying things like, come home, come to me. I want to be there for you. And these are messages that like I'm gonna hold on to forever because I loved her dearly. Yes, we had rocky times when me and Destiny were living with her, but after that and after me and Destiny broke up, me and her mom got extremely close. So it's hard for me to like
over text. Like, okay, I don't know. Like, I don't want to shit too much over, like, a text is a text. It's still, you know, a statement from somebody, but I don't know. I just feel like we're putting a whole lot of importance over virtual conversations. I don't know.
See all these negative things being said.
It's very easy to like be there for someone over text rather than be there for them for real. I don't know.
Because that's not the truth. That's not the correct narrative. Like, I remember after she passed away, Destiny actually sent me a video of her mom filming.
Oh my God, I totally forgot that her mom died. Oh my God, wait, what? Wait, so Beck and Destiny's mom died? Man, I think I know everything, and I really, like, I really don't.
And in the video, it was like a private video that no one ever saw. And in the private video...
Wait, is she doing... Okay, wait. Now that I'm reminded she's dead, is she doing this for sympathy?
Like, her mom is saying how much she loves me. And it's just like, it means the world to me because she was there for me when I felt like I had nobody.
Do not... Is this the thumbnail that she used from her talking about Destiny's mom? I wonder how Destiny would feel about Amberlynn profiting off of a video that includes her crying over her mom being dead. I don't know. Just a thought.
Just give me a second. Okay, on to the next one. It takes years to diagnose someone with.
Yeah, see, the great thing about YouTube is you didn't need to say, just give me a second. You know what? Actually, I appreciate the buffer because it is whiplash. It really is emotional whiplash.
With BPD. So that's not true. It could take a couple weeks to a couple months. For me,
it took me 2 TikToks and a BuzzFeed article and a BuzzFeed quiz.
It took 8 months where I had a weekly appointment with my psychologist. And the last one is Amberlynn loves to brag about being the side chick. Literally, no. Just imagine knowing someone for almost a year and being in a relationship with them for more than half of that and finding out that everything is a lie. You would be pissed too.
I wasn't the side chick. I was the main chick. Okay.
The whole thing is messy and I hate every single last fraction of it and I wish it would all just disappear. All right, so next.
Wait, but okay. But again, in that nasty segment of your vlog from the previous week, you are bragging to Erica's wife about how Erica felt about you. You even put text messages from Erica up on the screen. So hello? Wrong. It's like you're just lying.
Is bad choices.
Ugh.
It's where I pick 5 of these doodads in here. So let's pick 5 random ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Have you ever taken a call or texted during sex? The answer is yes, I have. I have taken a call. If you're
chills down my spine. It took this long in the video, but it happened.
Partner wanted to have sex with you with a full clown makeup on, would you be down? Absolutely not. That is not my cup of tea at all.
I forgot they're all like sex related. Again, not a prude, but I'm very visual person and the images are popping up in my mind. It's like my brain isn't even computing the whole sex thing. I don't even know how to picture that. It's kind of blurry, honestly. Thank God.
Have you ever had sex with someone you met on Tinder? Tinder, no. Online, yes. I've never.
Because you meet everyone online.
Never even had a Tinder before. Have you ever used a vegetable as a sex toy? Oh my God, absolutely not. Would you sleep with a really sexy person even though they had horrific BO?
If she says no, she needs to delete her YouTube account. What the call's coming from inside the house, babe.
Sure.
Okay. Saying sure like that is crazy. Who was it? What did I read recently? It was like an exposed journal entry or something of Amberlynn. What was it? It was some sort of like expose something of Amberlynn, like some journal. I'm repeating myself. Some journal entry of Amberlynn talking about how she's like so insecure about how she smells and doesn't feel like she deserves like a sexual relationship because of how she smells. And she's like, it's a huge insecurity of hers. So like, girl, what do you mean? Sure. That BO but still smash question. Like is this a cry for help? You gotta be joking. Look at that smile. She knows. She knows. Yup. That's crazy. Like, giggling because you know you stink. Because you know you're the person with BO. You are not beating the stinky allegations today, Ambi.
Because, like, can't you just, like, wash up your armpits and then put on some deodorant beforehand?
You know what? That makes a lot of sense why a lot of people have reported her being stanky. Because that's all she thinks makes you stink. You know how the internet found out that some men don't shower thoroughly? Not that I would like a shower routine from Amberlynn, but like I'm curious. I'm pretty certain she doesn't scrub where she needs to scrub, you know? And again, I don't need to visualize this shit. So,
anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed this Let's Talk, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
oh my God, that was a really long one. I don't know if it was any good, but woof. We're so fucking back. I think. I might try to do another video after this. I'm trying to feed y'all. Open up. Ew. I'm delirious. I need to go. I need to go eat and chill out and enjoy my Friday night. And it was so nice to be back. I'm glad I got to end the day on a good note with you guys. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, whatever. And I'll see you later. Bye.